Okay guys, so what I have here, basement waterproofing is what we're going to talk about, and water in your basement, foundation failure, retaining wall failure, anything with the water that comes up and down the round side, up crooked water, where water's coming. I'm having a little fun with my words there. Here's the bubble, and there's the bubble. Okay, so she's plumb and she's level, sitting on top of a. It's plumbing level. That's what matters here. You can do this all you want, many ways you want. You'll still come with the same result. I'm going to put water. I'm going to simulate water from your downspout getting next to your property, and we'll just run it right there. So there's water next to your downspout going down your wall. What you're going to see is that it will undermine the foundation. This is where it starts to come into your house. Let me see if you can see that. Yeah, so that's where it comes in your house, and this is where they put the French drain to collect that water and then force it out through a sump pump. The problem is it's already undermining your foundation. As you can see, the dirt, or the soil, in this case I'm using sand, is not for free. It doesn't transport water for free. And as you can see there, how it's creating movement. Now you may not have ability to move your soil as I can move this one with the water, but it will expand and contract. It will shrink after it dries. If I were to stop this now, let the sun get it, this will shrink back in size. All the way around here, it's never going to go back. The soil that's eroded away right here, right where I'm exaggerating, it will never go back. There will always be a gap there now. So once it shrinks, and then it will cycle again and again and again. This will create this whole retaining wall system to fall downwards. It's eroding the corner now. It's still okay. It's only eroding the corner. This is where you get a crack now inside your properties. You'll see cracks in the walls, maybe one crack. And you're like, well, how come the whole wall isn't failing? Well, the one section did. If I get this to uniformly go down the entire outside the section, we'll see a rotation of the footer, of the base of this. Sometimes I'm gonna walk across here. Sometimes water will get inside your wall too, like through a porous surface. So you have that water inside now coming into the wall. Watch it come out to the front here. Hopefully they're showing in the video. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. So it will start coming out through the front. Did you see that that little collapse, that shift? Well, that's what's happening with shrinkage, but I'm just showing you what the hydraulic forces are doing. And you don't have, this doesn't have a place to, it needs to displace itself, so it would need a place for this extra soil to go as you see it eroding and falling free. But this is taking a slight bit of liberty, but if you have the place, if the soil was never compacted properly, well, it's going to go ahead and start filling up that, that small void to some degree. Look at it on both sides. All I'm doing is inside the block at a slow clip. I'm using sand here to help set the example a lot faster. This is pretty much in equilibrium, this failure. I don't know where it's going to go in this case. It's already leaning towards the back. It's staying level but leaning towards the back. I can see that in my level here. I'll stop it. Oh, wait a minute. In fairness, I got to put this back there then. So I'll give you a quick view of that bubble now. Oops. Got to turn the lens around. See where the bubble is now? It's off center. Still plumb in the back. It's pretty balanced on its on the water, on the soil removal. We're finished. We'll go ahead and continue this for a couple of minutes. It's all live. It's all unedited at this point. Let me go to the back side for you. So that's what the back side looks like, right? The water's just running down the wall. Because you're not running the water away from your property. You're collecting it. Anybody doing waterproofing is collecting inside the house. That's the worst place you can collect it. You don't want it to even come into the house. You want it to get away from the house. Your money's best spent addressing that issue. Not allowing it to undermine the foundation already. I find waterproofing companies to be, lacking sound engineering. Again, this is cycled over years, obviously, or not always, but this would be shrinkage, drying, saturation, and shrinkage. So right there, even the sand is pretty much saturated. It's letting it run off, though. As you can see, the water, once I move the hose away, you see it sucked into the soil. So it's got good drainage. So now we have the back of our footer, and I'm standing against the wall here. We've got the back exposed, and you can see what's happening there, right? I'm just showing you what the erosion takes place. Now your block wall, your footer is no longer sitting on top of your foundation. This is representing the footer. The other was this is the soil around it, and this represents the soil. This part represents the soil, all this sand, and that represents a stone, a very base, if you will, your subsoil that you put your footer on. This is a footer I'm basically working on for you guys. So now you see your footer is being undermined, which would then start undermining and working on your the rotation at this point. I might cut the video short now, just giving you an idea of what's going on. And we'll see the bubble. We'll look at the bubble now. And then this time I didn't move the bubble, right? Look what's going on here. The bubble's way over here now. All because of water penetration. In this case, the water came to the front because it didn't have the sidewalk to hold it. And it took a lean forward, a rotation forward in this one, in this example that I'm showing. So it went like this, not like that. That water eroded around the face of it. Well, in this example, it's not confined, so. But your erosion would have been it would have gone the other direction. But since it's allowed for erosion here, it did just what it should have done. But you see the rotation. There's nothing pushing on the top of this. It's all about the foundation and the failure coming in that capacity. It's all about the water. It's all about the water, guys. All about the water. It could be a foundation too that they didn't tamp it properly, but we're not there. All right, hope you guys can see how much she's at a plumb, at a level, and she's at a plumb too. Let me go like this way a little bit for you. I gotta clean up my mess now. Take care.